Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're doing well. Today I am in South France and actually I am in Montpellier. I did not come here for holidays. I mainly came here for some meetings, but I decided to do a little video so just you can see how it looks like. I haven't been in Montpellier since 2015, so it's been 10 years, and I'd love to just show you very quickly how that looks like. I did not intend to do a video, but given that I have some free time in between meetings, I decided to start recording. Right now I am in a place called Perol, which is basically a town around Montpellier, and you can go there through the tram, as you can see here, and then when you stop at Perol, you can take a shuttle. So the plan today is, because I have free time until 3 p.m. and it's actually nearly 10, I'm going to the beach, not to go swim or to go sunbathing, but I just want to have an early lunch over there. I thought that I would be able to go there earlier, but I'm glad because the shuttle is not starting until 10 and it's about 10 to 10, so I still have a few minutes left before I can go there. And also, because it wasn't a holiday for me, I did not bring any proper summer clothing. So I just have like large pants, t-shirts, some shirts as well because of my meetings. And right now I have this denim jacket, which is very heavy for the weather. It's actually like 20 something degrees, nearly 30. I think it's going to reach 32 this afternoon, so I'm going to definitely go back to my hotel and change. Actually took an apartment this time, a very small studio apartment for the duration of my stay. So this is like a impromptu video, but I hope you will enjoy seeing the scenery and the different areas in the city, and let me know if you intend to go to South France anytime soon, and especially Montpellier. After a few minutes of waiting for the shuttle, it finally arrived, and the first is at 10 a.m. So this is important to remember if you come here during the summer month. One thing I noticed is that when you take that shuttle, it will drop you off the nearest beach spot, which is the Petit Travers. Unfortunately, as I said, I was not here to go for a swim or to sunbathe, so I decided to change plans and to go to La Grande Motte, where I was hoping to see more cafes around. It took me about 30 minutes to walk from Le Petit Travers to La Grande Motte, which is quite a lot when it's very hot, and I recommend you to just take the shuttle from Perol's if you want to come here instead. So after walking for almost like 25 minutes, I finally made it to an area where I can have some drinks. So the place is called La Boca, and it's in La Grande Motte, and it's actually nicer than the area that I was before. So I'm just gonna stay here just for maybe an hour at this stage, because I've been walking for quite a long time. So I'm just gonna stay there for an hour, take some drinks, and then I will go back to Montpellier so I can have my meetings. But yeah, so it's actually quite handy to have that, and I'll definitely show you how it looks like. So as you can see, there's the beach, and then the place is here, so you can just stop by to have some drinks. I don't know if they do food, but at least it's something you can do. I do think they do food as well, and yeah, so I'm glad that I actually walked, although I'm very tired and it's very sunny. But yeah, I will just show you what I'm going to order, and I'm just going to take some pictures before doing that. La Boca is actually a private beach, and according to their website, they are open every day of the week from 9 to 8 p.m. You can also rent a sand lounger if you want for half the day, and the price is about 30 euros, which is quite affordable for south of France. I just stayed there for an hour and a half. I ordered food, but I did not actually record it what I ordered. I had like a sandwich, and this is my mocktail. Overall, it's a nice place, so I really recommend you to come here if you stop by La Grande Motte when you visit Montpellier.
After my lunch, I decided to go back to Montpellier, and to do so, I had to take a Uber from the private beach to Perros, and then I took the tram. So here I am in the tram, just showing you how the city looks like. It has changed since I've been here back in 2015. Now there's a lot of new buildings, new apartments. It's quite a modern city as well. I mean, it becomes a more modern city than it used to be. And I really love Montpellier in general. I think it's a cool place for a nice city break in the sun. So if you do have the opportunity to visit this city, please do so, because it's not only relaxing, but there's so many restaurants and activities you can do there. But unfortunately, I'm not here long to show you everything.
So I'm just back to the town after my meeting. So right now I'm actually like walking toward the plaza. So it's actually like 8 p.m. so the weather is cooler, and this is how it looks like now.
If you decide to visit Montpellier, you will realize that Place de la Comedie never really sleeps. There's so many people around all the time, and it's a nice spot to meet people or to just hang out. I was trying to show you the different, streets of Montpellier, just so you can have a feel of the ambience, the architecture. To me, Montpellier sometimes feels a little bit like Paris when I look at the buildings. And there's actually a replica of the Arc de Triomphe that I will show you in a few minutes.
It's already 8 p.m. so this vlog is going to be very short. Unfortunately, I'm not able to record a lot of things in Montpellier, and I'm actually leaving tomorrow. I'm trying to find the place that I saw yesterday. I went to like a place to have ice cream, so I'd like to have an ice cream over there. But yeah, so it's literally 8 p.m. I'm actually out because I had food in my apart hotel, and I just want to have like a quick digestive walk before I go to sleep. And I'll probably try to record again tomorrow morning so you can see a different side of the city. But yeah, so far, as you can see, it's all like narrow streets and very typical of south of France. But yeah, so let me know what you think, and I will just keep the camera rolling so you can see how it looks like.
So as I said, the streets of Montpellier are quite narrowed and typical, because we are quite nearby the historical part of Montpellier. But I was heading toward the place I noticed yesterday to have some ice cream as a dessert, as I was doing my digestive work at the same time. But I wanted to have something sweet so I can then have a nice walk and go back to my hotel. So I will show you the place. I just remember by heart how to go there. So yeah, there was a lot of people outside, even though we were approaching like, late evening time. There's always people eating out, and I think in Montpellier people eat quite late as well. I just took the habit of eating early because I live in Ireland now. So this is the place that I noticed yesterday, and I wanted to try their ice cream. It's called Padova, and yeah, if you come here, just remember the name. Because I live in Ireland, I will not really take ice creams all the time, although people in Ireland just eat ice creams any day of the year. For me, it has to be like very hot or on holidays. And I actually changed my mind. I went for a milkshake and the lady was preparing it for me. So basically, instead of having milk in my milkshake, she just put ice cream, and then she put like chantilly on top of that. So I will just show you how that looks like so you can see as well. After a well-deserved break and a nice milkshake, I decided to take a walk in Rue Foch. So Rue Foch is the street that I mentioned earlier, which has a replica of the Arc de Triomphe at the very end. I don't know if you can see it in that footage, but I will go closer so you can see. But you cannot tell me that this street doesn't look like Paris, especially the buildings. I was trying to find more information in terms of the history, and I did find out, well, it was actually on a Wikipedia article, but let's take it as a reliable source of information just for this time. I just found out that this street was an architectural project back in the 1800s. The city decided to kind of copy the Osmanian building style, which explains a lot. I believe that it's mainly commercial buildings, but it would be very nice to see, residential buildings there. I do think there are a few residential buildings, and it's actually a prime location to be here. So definitely people living in that street are very lucky. The other thing as well is at the end of the street, not only you have a nice replica of the Arc de Triomphe, but you also have a park. I did not go into the park, but it's a nice setting to live, I believe. But let me know what you think. This street is really charming, and it's always a pleasure to walk there. I also decided to visit another area called L Esplanade de l'Europe, and to go there I had to go back to Place de la Comedie, go to Polygon, which is a shopping center, and then there is an exit door that comes to this area. Not directly to this area, but you have to walk a little bit. I really thought that it would be more vibrant, but when I arrived it was very empty for some reason, so not sure why, but just wanted to show you how it is.
Marie, I don't know why it looked different. But it's very empty right now. But usually on the weekends you have a lot of people because there's I would say pubs, and usually students will go here, they will just go out here, and it's really crowded on the weekend. But obviously today is a Wednesday, and I suppose people are working, so there's nobody around, or maybe it's later in the evening, I'm not quite sure, but this is just how it looks like. I think it's called L Esplanade de l'Europe, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, it's mostly residential, a few pubs, an area to sit down, and on the other side you also have an area with I don't know if it's a river or anything, but it's there's water around. So yeah, and I guess it's also an alternative if you want to have dinner here. But other than that, there's nothing really. If you don't go out or if you don't drink, this is not really the area you want to stay in. But I believe that there's a lot of accommodation around, and yeah, and a lot of nice restaurants as well.
Station Rive du Lez.
In the late morning the next day, I stumbled upon this cafe called Cold Drip Food and Coffee, and I sat there to have a brunch. It's a free entry, walk in, there's no need of booking, so if you go to Montpellier and see that place, you can just go in. There was a lot of table outside, but I decided to eat inside. It was very hot, and this is what I took. It's not a lot in terms of quantity, but the quality of the food was very nice.
So today is my last day in Montpellier and I'm going home. My flight is at 4 p.m. So right now I'm just going to take a walk and just show you as well some part of the city if I can. So this vlog is going to be very short, so apologies for that. But initially I did not plan to record anything. This morning I decided to do this hairstyle. I think it's nice and it's very convenient for the plane. So yeah, I had a very nice breakfast. It was more like a brunch. I had a bun with salmon, and I took a matcha with coconut, which was very delicious as well. But yeah, so far so good. Montpellier is a very nice city to visit if you want to come here yourself and have just take time to visit the city. Also, you can go to the beach. It's not really far away from there. But I really recommend you to come here if you want to have a mini vacation or weekend away in Europe. South of France is always interesting because there's so many different cities, but definitely Montpellier is a very nice choice if you want to have the city and the sea at the same time and the weather. So It's only like, I would say, mid-June, and it's already more than 30 degrees. So I don't know how it's going to be like if you are coming here in July or August. It might be too overwhelming and too hot. But definitely if you come here in end of May, beginning of June, you will get the summer weather, and it's going to be very nice for you. Yeah, so that's it, guys. And this is also my outfit. I have a very basic outfit. I did not bring any kind of special outfit because, as I said, the plan was not to do any videos. I was there for a few meetings as part of the volunteering things that I'm doing with students. And yeah, I really enjoyed my stay. I hope you enjoyed it yourself. And if I don't have time to say goodbye, thanks very much for watching this short vlog. And in the meantime, as always, stay blessed and see you later. Bye-bye.